funny. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Mike Calta, and keeping with the Calta and Kelly tradition, there is only one of us again here tonight. Welcome to the program. Bobby should be joining us here shortly. What did you say? He was trying to find a what?
Parking lot, a McDonald's, so his family can go in and he'll stay in the car.
So he can get a McRib. I know his fucking ways. Well, welcome to the show. We are here, and there's a lot of shit to talk about. I know Mush and Bobby were trying to get on. What is the girl's name?
Ariel.
Ariel Elias.
Yeah.
Do you know her?
I've met her one time. I met her at the Comedy Cellar holiday party. I don't know her. Yeah.
Nobody seems to know her. Bobby didn't know her. Nobody. She just came out of fucking nowhere. And if you missed it, she was at Uncle Vinny's, and some cunt from the audience started getting lippy with her and telling her that she knew that she didn't vote for Trump. She could tell by her jokes. And so you know how everybody, you know, that's called a Karen? And they call mouthy women like that Karens. If you get a Karen who's fat, she becomes a Doug. That's a new thing. I was looking at a chick the other day, and I was like, that's not a Karen, that's a Doug. She's a Doug all day. So this Doug is in the crowd giving this chick shit. And this chick, I thought, did a good job at handling what was happening in the crowd. So the woman was getting lippy. And I saw Sam Morril tear apart. Did you see that video, Mush, recently of Sam trying to heckle down?
No, not yet. I
can't remember what it was like. They screamed something out, like something about free Palestine or whatever. And he's like, "What's that?" And they're like, "Free Palestine." That wasn't it, but it was something as far out as that. And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "What's going on?" And she's like, "I'm standing for the cause." And he goes, "And you thought it was a great time to bring that up right here at the Omaha Funny Bone?" It was fucking great. And then he just shuts it down. So this chick is arguing with her because she doesn't, evidently this girl maybe a little liberal leaning. So this woman lashed out at her. I never understood that. I like Trump. I think he's a buffoon, but I voted for him, and I like some of the stuff that he did. I probably would vote for him again if he was going up against Joe Biden. There's no way in the world that I'm going to start yelling shit at people or correct people, or especially during a performance. Like, who the fuck do you think you are to get out there and start yelling at somebody else? Anyway, it was pretty awful. But that wasn't even the best part of it. The best part to me was the way the girl kept her cool the whole time. She was like, "Okay, cool, whatever." She wasn't afraid of it. She did answer back a little bit. And then she's like, "I guess I opened this can of worms because I kind of mentioned if anybody had any questions, but I didn't expect that." And then from what I understand, I'm not 100% sure, but the husband of the woman takes a beer and throws it up on stage at the girl, and it smashes against the back of the comedy club. And everybody wigs out, and you could hear a voice in the crowd go, "I'm not hanging out with you people anymore. This just happens all the time." So I don't know if they're just big alcoholics or whatever the deal is. But then this Ariel Elias, in one of the coolest fucking moves I've ever seen in my life, picks up the beer off the floor and starts chugging the goddamn thing. And I just thought, she wins. 100% she wins. So I went to bed last night after having seen that video, and it had 50,000 views on Instagram. And we talked about it on the show this morning, and Galvin looked at it and had like 3.8 million views, and God knows what it has now. So she is probably getting calls from everyone, including the Calta and Kelly show, which was trying to get her on today, and we have had no luck.
Yeah, unfortunately, most of the views aren't going to her Instagram. They went to an aggregator.
Like a
she only has
BuzzFeed or
about
something.
she almost has like 300,000 on her own Instagram.
Oh, okay. Still, 50,000 to 300,000 overnight is pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good. So I don't know if she's funny because there's not enough video to show that. She was playing Uncle Vinny's, and she did say at the end that they were pressing charges against the guy, and she got a new date in later in the year for Uncle Vinny. So it all worked out. I don't know. Lou said she was on CNN today. Yeah, I'm sure she was on a lot of the news shows. I was going to try and get a hold of her this morning, but we just had too much shit going on my show. So I figured today we might be able to talk to her this afternoon. But it's funny because she's at Uncle Vinny's and nobody really knows who she is. Like even Bobby was like, I don't think I know her. I mean, I've never met her. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like usually in that crowd of people, you guys know everybody.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, I know who she is. I just don't know very well.
All I'm saying is thank God the delicate Joe Russell wasn't up there because then we'd have a problem. Now, is he going to join us on the show today as he does every Monday?
He's supposed to.
Is he on a honeymoon?
No, he said he was coming back today, so he should be here at the end of the show.
Do you know where they went?
I have no idea.
You have no information.
I have nothing. I haven't talked to Joe since before his wedding.
Why, you don't like Joe?
I just wasn't in town.
Just admit, Well, where were you?
I've been in Texas.
Oh, my mushes live in Texas. Now, were you working or were you just over there trying to get back with your ex-wife?
No, I was at the comedy club this weekend.
Who were you with?
Vladimir Kamano.
Who the fuck is that? Vladimir Kamano?
Kamano? He's out of New York. He's been on Superstore, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Fucking nice, man.
Yeah.
Remember when that was a big deal when you were a kid to see somebody on TV, like on a sitcom? You're like, wow, he's on TV now. You're like, oh yeah, Colin was on the Tonight Show the other night. Like I was happy for him and he did a great job and all that stuff, but it's not like it was before. It's like I know so many people that were on TV now as opposed to people that aren't on TV. It's just a weird change as you get older. All right, so Bobby, I guess, what was he doing? Shutting down the New Hampshire house?
Yeah, he was shutting it down for the winter. That was his last trip until next summer, apparently.
So he won't go up there now until next year?
He'll probably make sporadic trips, but he had to like winterize it or something, like wrap it all up, put everything away.
I still want to go up and see it. I want to go check it out. Yeah,
I'm sure he'll take you.
He loses me with the whole hiking talk. It's not that I don't like to hike. Like even my wife, we're going away. We're going to Carmel, California for Thanksgiving. Don't ask me why. It was one of those things where I've had so many other trips in the past. I just had to give this one up. So, and I think Clint Eastwood lives there. So I'm like, worst comes to worst, I'll meet Clint Eastwood. So we're going there. And then my wife's like, no, you don't understand. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful part of California. And I go, well, what is there to do? Like for the kids, I got a 9-year-old who gets bored every 5 minutes and a 16-year-old who, if he does not smoking pot, he gets very bored too. And she's like, oh, there's we're right on the ocean. I'm like, well, it's November, so we're not going to go swimming. And she's like, yeah, but there's a lot of hiking. And I thought, okay, I'm done. Hiking is nothing more than a walk in the woods. And I don't get it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was a Boy Scout when I was a kid and I did enough woods walking. I just don't understand. What are you looking to do? Oh,
What you're looking to do.
I can't hear you. I can't.
You're very low.
You're low.
So aggressive.
Hang on. Sorry, guys.
I tell you look good, man. You are one sexy individual.
Doodle, shut the fuck up. Car playing now. There you go. What's up?
There you are. Hi, Bobo.
Hi, guys. Let me just get back in this sucker. Sounds better.
How the fuck is it that you even look better than me in your car? Do you have a ring light on your dashboard?
It's all lighting, dude. No, I don't have a ring light. What's up? How you doing?
So I was asking the question because I understand you're leaving the tiny home till summer.
We shut it down. Yeah, we just in order to the thing that kills. You don't know any of this because you live in Florida,
right?
But the thing that really fucks houses up is the winter when it gets below zero.
The water freezes.
The water will freeze. Your pipes burst. You're fucked. Yeah. And even like my uncle has a gorgeous house, but last year something happened. The fucking water was down there. The electricity went out, and it was out for too long, and the pipes froze. Burst. So today we had Barry come up, our contractor, and he, you got to take out the shower head. There's a little thing in there. You got to take out. You got to drain all the water. You got to put antifreeze in the drains. The
You don't just have
toilet.
a thing where you turn off the water?
You got to turn the water off. You got to drain the water, and then you have to drain it out of the other. Look, next winter we'll be able to leave the sucker on all year because we're gonna have well, he's gonna frame in the sides, and then put a box around where the kitchen, the end of the house. He'll put a box around that underneath and insulate it. The water tank and all that shit is in its own little shed that's insulated with a heater.
Okay.
So all that stuff that you have in your house, in a room, in your fucking whatever room, whatever 30th room you have with all your shit in it.
You don't even know. Can I just tell you, you don't know the half of it. Let me explain what we have in this house. And I did not put this in. This came with the house. So in my garage, there's my hot water heater, like everybody has.
Right.
And then next to it, there's this elaborate piping system on the wall. There's like 6 tubes that go up the wall, individual tubes. You have any idea what those are?
The 6 tubes that go up from the water?
Yes. Like I've never had that in any house that I've owned before this one.
They're probably drainage. It's probably shit from upstairs.
No, they are. This is the fucking best. This is the richest thing in this house. They are individual pipes that go to each shower, and each pipe is filled with water that is heated and stays heated, so that when you turn the shower on from the other side of the house or upstairs or in the kids' bedroom, you get no having to wait for hot water. It's already hot. In fucking Florida, where it takes 30 seconds for hot water to travel from one side of the radiant heating, maybe that's what it's called. But I mean, I asked the plumber, what the fuck are those things? And when he told me, I just laughed. I go, can you just shut them off? I don't need them. You just shut them off. It's ridiculous because the water has to flow into those pipes from here to the shower, and then a heater has to maintain and stay on to keep them hot. It's fucking totally unnecessary. Just wait 5 seconds for it to get hot.
It's amazing. Mine, you have I believe it's a 15-minute shower. The hot water tank in my house is under the stairs to get up to my sleeping loft. You can do a 15-minute hot shower. So you got to get in, scrub your balls, check for ticks, scrub your pits, wash your hair, and get the fuck out. And we have to put a filter in now because we drilled our own well. Like you have to pay for town water. You have a water bill.
Right.
My water's free. It's on my land. So I dug down and I got my own water, but it's in the mountains, so it's irony. You know what I mean? It's fine. We had to test it. There's nothing in it. You can
but it's
drink
not like
it,
that good New York water.
It tastes like when you eat a butt. You know what I mean?
Tastes like somebody bled in your cup.
Yeah, like when you eat a nice ass, no.
Oh, a butt. I thought you said a bug.
No, a butt. Like when you eat someone's butt.
That's worse because that means that there's a bloody hemorrhoid in there, and that's what you're eating. The iron.
But no, we're getting a filter put in, so then that will be gone. We'll have a filter on that. So we have to have a filter put in, which is like fucking. It's just constantly money.
What would you do if Dawn took a sip of the water and she's like, "This is like when you lick somebody's butt."
I'd be like, well, whose butt have you licked? Because it's 100% isn't mine.
Yeah. Well, never?
Never.
That's weird. She licked mine.
Even first of all, Amanda ate my ass. Let's just get the story straight.
That's all right.
Um,
Your skin's nice and shiny. I don't mind.
Oh, not down there. Told you, my asshole looks like an elephant's knee. My asshole looks like it did the Tour de France 9 times.
Yeah, look at that. That's my elaborate shower system.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's
mine
ridiculous. Except all those red pipes are all covered with black, like foam and stuff to keep it warm. Dumb.
No, mine has that. We have to insulate the bottom around the house, and then there's so much stuff we have to do. And next year, we're gonna have a deck, which is gonna be perfect. We'll have a deck built, stairs from the top driveway, and the house will be fully insulated, so we'll be able to go up there. in the
Is
winter.
Dawn afraid to stay there by herself?
No, she was there by herself for 2 months this year. Not 2 months. I'm sorry. She was there by herself for a week and a half.
I would be petrified if you said, all right, well, I'm going to leave and you stay here and watch my house for me for a week. I'd be like, okay. Every night when it was time to go to bed, I'd be fucking petrified.
She has to walk the dog at night.
No way. I'd be petrified. I'm telling you, I'm 51 years old and I'd be more scared of Friday the 13th Jason than I am of bears. I could shoot a fucking bear.
Dude, I mean, it was last night we heard at 9:30, we got home, we went to a state fair, the Sandwich State Fair, which is hilarious, by the way, because it's all a bunch of Trump-supporting white rednecks and their kids, and then everybody running the rides is all MS-13 illegal aliens that just came in. And they're just ruthless. Like the guy was like, he couldn't even speak, he just got here. He's like, 5. And I'm like 5 okay. He's like, and he grabbed Max, not grabbed him, but he like, no, you. And I went, I got the tickets. Dawn's like, relax. I'm like, Dawn, forget it. Don't worry about it. She wanted to fight this fucking MS. He had like tattoos on his knuckles. He had stars on his cheek. He had 5 tears coming out of his eye. And he's running the fucking rock and roller at the fair. It was nuts.
They had one up here in Wesley Chapel around Christmas time. And I took Juliana and Joey and one of his friends. And I took my gun just on me. I just had it in a holster on me. And I was out there. It was a beautiful night. And I said, Amanda's like, why are you bringing your gun? I go, because drunk people show up to these things. Weirdos work there. You never know what the fuck's going on. And sure as shit, as soon as we got there, the kids were playing one of those games where you throw the arrow at the balloon, the dart at the balloon, and cops fucking swarmed in from everywhere. We were like, holy shit, what's going on? They were looking for somebody that worked on the crew, was a wanted guy, and they picked him up. We were like, all right, this is why you bring a gun.
I mean, the guy that was doing the hammer game, I mean, all the white people that work the carny rides are meth heads. Like, none of the chicks have teeth.
Right.
The guys are all strung out. They weigh like, 80 pounds. And then it's the guys running all the other rides are fucking MS-13 dudes. They don't speak English. They know 4 tickets or 5 tickets. That's all they know.
I'm surprised you don't get more offers for like blowjobs from those carnies. Like when I used to go to Canal Street to buy like fake Louis Vuitton bags and stuff when I was poor, and they'd be like, big man, come in here. We got the good stuff over here. And they'd open up like a door, like a security door, and I'd go in there and there'd be like bags set up, and there'd be a girl in there and she'd be like, what are you looking for? I'm like, I don't know, like a Louis Vuitton. And she's like, you looking for anything else? You want a blowjob? And I'm like, what? No, I just want a purse for my wife. So I had no idea. Well, it's kind of, the minute you take your dick out in a storage unit in Canal Street is when somebody comes and stabs you or something bad happens.
Dude, I wouldn't even get the bag. I'd just get a blowjob. I'd be like, yeah, fuck the Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
So
you should be able to
get a blowjob. If you're buying a fake Louis Vuitton for your girl, you should be able to eat something.
Yeah. I come home and tell my wife, hey, good news and bad news. I didn't get you the purse, but the good news, you don't have to blow me tonight. I'm good.
There's a homeless guy right over here he's at the McDonald's.
Right.
Sitting outside at the McDonald's, just getting people to feel guilty for him. And I'm like, that's like the guys that sit out in front of the ATM. You should sit there. You should get one meal and then fucking walk away.
Nah, you know what? Look, McDonald's, you can go in. I take Joey to McDonald's. This is what he gets, okay? You've seen my son. He's got abs. Right. Joey gets a double cheeseburger value meal with fries and a Coke, right?
Right. Yeah.
Then on top of that, he gets nuggets and then a McFlurry. He eats all of that. So that's a 3-piece meal, a nugget meal, and then a McFlurry. And then they go, please pull around. It'll be $6.42. I go to Starbucks and I'm like, I'll take a coffee and a cookie, and they're like, that's $22. I'm like, that's why we're poor. If I go to McDonald's and there's a poor guy out front, I'll buy that motherfucker 10 hamburgers. It cost me $9 to buy him 10 hamburgers. I don't care if he stays all day and collects them. It's the ones who ask you for the money that you get mad at.
But he doesn't want he doesn't want the hamburgers. He's got
Fuck him.
That's what I'm saying. He's like getting money. It's like Dude,
Fuck 'em.
if you're in front of McDonald's, fine, I'll buy you a meal, and then you should be on your fucking way.
Yeah,
But
or stay here
wanna
and stockpile meals.
Well, they're gonna go and fucking. You could come at the end of the night, and McDonald's throws out all the food, and they put it in a separate color bag, so you know that all the food is in the blue bags and the trash is in the green bags.
That's nice. That's
Dude,
nice.
they have a brand new. What did she say?
Yes, by the way, my son did get the Cactus Happy Meal. That was the what's his name? The one that was banging the Kardashian.
That's the adult Happy Meal.
Oh, the Cactus one is the adult one?
There's an adult Happy Meal. It's an adult Happy Meal.
Yeah, I read about that.
Max is here now. He goes, Dad, can I get the adult Happy Meal? They have a Big Mac, like a Happy Meal Big Mac.
Yeah. Why do they call it Cactus?
Overrated. Big Mac is overrated.
Yeah.
No, I like the Big Mac.
No, it's overrated.
I can't eat at any of that stuff. McDonald's tastes delicious to me. Like I can't shit at McDonald's because it tastes delicious. But if I just drive by, my hands swell up like a baseball glove. I don't even have to. If I just smell it, I can't fucking make a fist for a month.
It really is. It does make your shins very pliable.
I could take a nickel and press it against my leg and get the nickel to imprint on my shins.
This guy just got a hamburger and he's miserable.
What is he?
He wants that money.
Just be like, what do you want? What are you trying to buy? Meth or you want burgers?
I just don't get it. It's like, dude, you got a burger. Eat the fucking burger. Put it in your fucking. I guarantee he throws it out. Anyways,
that's fucked
up. Don and Max are in there right now, eating McDonald's. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, inside. I told him to go
nothing
inside.
more depressing than eating on the inside of McDonald's.
I disagree. I think eating in a McDonald's is fucking amazing. I love if you're going fast food, eat in the place. I don't like eating in the car.
Yes. You listen to whatever you want on the radio. You could scratch your balls. You could do whatever you want. I took Juliana to lunch. She goes to school right by a Wendy's. So she wants to go to Wendy's for lunch. And I'm in there sitting at the table eating Wendy's. And I'm looking around at all these guys who are like construction workers and elderly people. And this is the highlight of their day. They're all eating inside of Wendy's. I'm like, this is the most fucking depressing thing that's ever happened. Boy, hiccup.
Holy shit. What the fuck was that?
I get a hiccup. I violently hiccup.
My God, dude. That fucking... Oh, he just got more money. More money. There's more money. There's another $1. He's already made probably at least $10 since I've been sitting here. And a hamburger.
Rob him.
I mean, dude,
I said go rob him.
Patrice, he's the one who taught me about homeless people. Remember Tower Records?
Yeah.
Okay, in Boston on whatever street it was, they had a Tower Records, fucking 4 floors, the biggest thing in the world. MTV was rocking, blah blah blah, right? Guy up front, black dude. Hey, well, give me. That's where you talk. Give me a $1. You got any money? I've seen him all the time. Used to give him all the time. One day I'm walking up. He goes, Bobby, back off. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, don't give that guy money. I go, he's one of my homeless guys. This is one of my guys. He's on my team.
Yeah.
I have a homeless team.
Right.
You know what I mean? I pick him like a baseball team. So he's like, Bobby, wait. And he goes up to the guy. He goes, show him. The guy's like, nah. He goes, show him. He goes, nah, motherfucker. All right. He pulls out a wad of fucking cash this big. He goes,
oh, are you serious?
Dude, this guy just made $10 sitting on his ass with a sign. That's the guys inside are making less after taxes.
Wow.
And he's got free food.
That's abuse. That's abuse of the system. Did I ever tell you about the guy who tried to rob me at the gas station?
No, you haven't. That's hilarious.
So, in the Gulf War, when they would capture an Iraqi...
Which one?
The Iraqi one. We're fighting Iraq.
Second one.
Or Afghanistan, one of those fucking places. Anyway, the second one. When they would capture the soldier, they would keep their weapons because we used their weapons, but they took off the bayonets. And then the soldiers got to keep the bayonets, and then they would trade them with other people or give them as gifts. And they're all marked with a certain number. So certain ones are more valuable than others. Whatever. So a soldier gave me a bayonet one time. It was small. It was like the size of like maybe a survival knife, not like a smaller survival knife. He gave me the bayonet, and he said he listened to the show while he was over there online, and it was super nice. So he gave it to me, and I kept it in my car between the seats, and I pull up at a gas station. I'm in the Hummer. I pull up in the gas station, and I'm getting gas, and this guy comes up to me, and he goes, "Yo, man," and I go, "No," and he goes, "But let me just tell you, I'm coming back. I had a sales job, and it was further than I thought. I just have to get back to St. Pete. I need $5 for gas. Can you help me out?" I'm like, "No, I can't help you out." And he's like, "All right." And then I saw this lovely lady behind me. She walked over and gave the guy like some change and stuff. And I was like, what a dick I am. Maybe I should just give him some money. So I got in my car and I found $5 in my visor and $2 in my glove compartment thing. So I had $7. So I went over and I gave him the $7. I go, "Here, I found some cash in my car." He's like, "That's so awesome, man. Thank you. I'll pay you back." I was like, "Yeah, okay, whatever."
Yeah, right.
So then I walk over to my car. I get in the car. I watch him talk to the other guy. And then that motherfucker gets in the car and drives away. He didn't even get gas with the money. So I'm like, "You son of a bitch." So I pull out on the road and I start heading out. And I'm like, "Motherfucker." Well, I didn't know the guy made a U-turn and was going back the other way. Well, I'm in the Hummer. So I just jumped the fucking median and I get behind him and I chase him down and he pulls in a parking lot. I pull up in the parking lot and I get out and I go over the window and I have no gun at the time. All I have is the fucking Iraqi bayonet. And I go over and I go, "Listen, motherfucker." And he's like, "What?" I go, "You just conned me out of fucking money for gas." He goes, "We're going to the other gas station. It's cheaper." I go, "Bullshit." I go, "Give me my fucking money right now." And he reaches up and he gives me the $5 bill. And I put the bayonet to his neck. I go, "It was $7. And he reached in, he pulled in $2 more and gave me $2. I was like, "Get the fuck out of here now." He's like, "I'm calling the cops." I go, "Good. Call the cops, you fucking dirtbag."
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
I think the title of the story is wrong. I think it's. Did I ever tell you the time where I robbed the homeless guy?
No, I just got my money back.
Mike, you fucking held a guy by knife point. And when you let me say something. When you give somebody something, that's theirs.
Yeah.
That's 100% theirs. When you go, like if I gave some.
That's exactly it, Mush.
Okay. If I gave Mush $20 and then I went after him because he didn't, "Bob, can I have $20 to take a cab?" And then he took the subway and I followed him home and put that knife to his neck and said, "Give me my money back." That's robbery.
Because he's a fraud. He was fraudulently, got that money from you.
I gave him that money and you robbed fucking home. I mean, dude, at knife point, you're a fucking criminal.
Mush, that was exactly like, it looks like you have a picture of the exact one that I had. And it has some sort of grease or oil on it too, so that it comes out quick. Yeah, that's exactly the one. That's amazing. That same sheath and everything.
It's so nice.
Yeah, so fuck that guy. I would have stabbed him. I didn't care. And that was all for $7. That's my fucking $7.
It's called justice. Yeah, it's called justice if you're fucking Charles Bronson.
You listen, you would have done the same thing. If you saw that you were getting duped. I told my wife, and my wife goes, "You're crazy. You have to think about this. You have kids now." And I said to her, if I didn't do that, I would lay in bed every night thinking about that guy and wanting to kill him for the rest of my life.
Yes, you're bum shaming.
I'm not bum shaming you. How are you guys turning this on me? How am I? I got robbed
guy by knife point. You fucking fucking stuck a knife to a guy's, and it's $7. I mean,
I'm on board. I think if anything happens to the radio show, you start a Dog the Bounty Hunter style show called Calta Justice.
Yeah, 100%. I'll go get. Listen to me. I've offered to go to school with kids who were getting bullied before. I'll go smack a high school kid. Listen, there's a movie with Chevy Chase. I can't remember what it is. It wasn't a good movie, and he robbed some sort of giant gun weapon. Not robs it, but he has it in his trunk. And then while he's guarding it, some guy comes up and robs him at knife point. He goes, "Give me your wallet." And he goes, "Open the trunk. I want whatever's in the trunk." And Chevy Chase opens the trunk and turns around with the gun and he aims at the guy. And the guy goes, my bad. And then Chevy Chase goes, "No, now you give me your wallet." Chevy Chase robbed him back. That's the right justice. That's what you need to do.
Yeah,
deal of the century.
That's called that's called WAP justice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
On
Hey,
Columbus
Mush,
Day.
did that person get in touch with you? What's going on?
No one got back to me. Neither
What
one.
about Dino?
He hasn't gotten back to me yet either.
Okay.
So,
Anyways.
so
Yeah.
can I ask you this question?
Yeah, please.
What is today to you?
Today's my anniversary, 15 years.
Oh, I didn't know that. Happy anniversary.
My anniversary, it kind of sucks because it's 2 days after my birthday. So it's
Yeah.
like I don't get like even like a full fucking week of just me. It immediately goes from me to me and her. So now it's her day too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, hey, happy anniversary.
Yeah. Well,
But,
I meant, is it as far as Columbus Day goes? Like, does Max have off of school? I mean, do they celebrate Columbus Day?
Yeah, he had Monday off. That's why we went up to the tiny house.
Not here.
We did we went to the film festival in New Hampshire. Yeah. We went on Thursday, but in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Beautiful fucking town. I mean, great town. Very progressive though. Little progressive, but we go to the film festival. It's right next to the hotel, and it's a panel. He was the head writer of all the roasts for Comedy Central. Now he does an animation thing. Forget his name. And then Sarah Silverman's sister, which I didn't really put it together until like halfway through. Seth Meyers' brother, which I didn't put together at all.
Famous siblings.
And Kevin James's brother, Gary Valentine, right? So we're doing the panel on.
Marlon Brando, his brother Doug Brando is there.
It was cool, but it was a packed house. We're doing the panel, and Max is in the front row. Max is so funny. Donna's in the front row, and all of a sudden, of course, they go to the crowd, and this guy goes, such two people. It's so funny that, progressives have no sense. I don't give a fuck what you are. I don't care who you voted for or what. I really don't. But they have no sense of humor, or they don't understand like the environment, like this is supposed to be a funny little panel with comics. My wife and kid are there. It's like, this is one girl was like, I just wanted to bring it up because it's, it is, well, how do you feel about being the only woman on I guess I have to bring this up and it has to be said, the only woman on an all male, mostly male panel of comedians. How does that make you feel? It's like, and Sarah's sister was great. She's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess whatever. I don't, she's just, it was funny, but it's like, really? That's the fucking question.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Laura.
Right. But it's like, it was Seth Meyers' brother's girlfriend who asked that question. Why don't you have your boyfriend back out and give it to a girl?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't she ask him that question? Why didn't she ask him why there weren't more women on the panel?
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's such a bummer question for everybody because now we all have to be political. And, like they asked me, they're like, how do you feel about how, the times have changed? Do you have to change any of your material? Do you have to do anything different now that the word? I go, no, that's for actors. I go, actors. I go, that's not, comedians don't have to do that. Actors do. Because they're trying to be famous. We're trying to be funny. We don't care about fame as much as they do. And then they asked me a question. This other guy goes, what do you guys think about like Louis and what he's doing? And knowing that my special, I mean, whatever. He asked me. And I was like, I go, I really don't, I think that question is more for Louis.
No.
I go, that's not for me. You asked a question that you should be asking Louis himself. But I'll tell you this right now, he's the only millionaire, and I know a lot of millionaires, and I'm not one of them. I'm a thousandaire. I'm a club comic. And during the pandemic, when I lost 55 shows, he's the only person that just sent me a check. Didn't ask, just sent me, this is for you, for the shows you've done, all you've done for all my work. I just want to. This is for you. I don't care if you use it or whatever. It's yours.
You didn't tell me this.
I go that. Well, it wasn't that much, but he goes.
How much? Less than 10,000?
Yes,
Oh,
but
cheap
no,
fuck.
I'm kidding. Listen, no, but I mean, he called me and said, I wanna. I go, Louis, I don't want anything. I have a lot of options. I'm doing a shows. I'm doing what I can do. If I do call you and say I need money, I really need it.
Yeah.
I don't want it now because I don't need it right now. I really don't need it. If I ever call you and say I need money, you know I really need it. So please, I'm good. I don't want it.
Right.
He
That's
just
nice.
sent it. He just sent it, right? Which is like, that's just crazy to me. You know what I mean? And I know
it's what friends do.
I know
That's
a lot
a real
of millionaires
friend.
still. You know what I mean? Look what you did. Fucking, I mean, there's a couple people that just stepped the fuck up. But I said, so that's the type of person he is to me. And he's the guy, so that's how I feel about him. I don't know how you feel about him, but maybe you should ask him that.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
like,
a
what
great
a
answer.
bummer. What a fucking bummer, though, right?
But that's a great answer for people who think they know. People who think they know Louis and think they know a little bit more because they read a story. That's a great answer to show you that's the kind of guy that you're talking about. That's the kind of guy that you never hear about.
That's the guy that put more female comedians to work than any of.
Right.
I mean, I don't know anybody else.
And not as a penance. He did that before. He got all the attention.
I mean, he put Adrian Appalucci, Lisa, Judy Gold. I mean, these are people that wouldn't have booked shit on FX.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are people that would have went on auditions and probably not have got it. He just gave people the parts.
And that chick from what's that chick's name that was on Lucky Louie and then on Louie's show? Please. Who?
Oh, Pam.
Yeah, Pam.
Gave her own show.
Adelon.
That's her. That's fucking her show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That he wrote that show for her. Zach Tignatero. I mean, the list goes on and on. The list goes on and on. And he still does it. He still brings people on the road, treats them like $1 million and all this shit. It's just like, but to me, when you're on a panel like that, why would you ask a question about another comedian's issues?
Because people that are sitting in the crowd mostly are people that are wishing they were somehow on stage, especially those type of people. And they want to ask a question so that they could feel like they made I was important too. I went there and I didn't just watch. I spoke up. Fuck off.
Yeah, very. I mean, these people who are, they find themselves, they think themselves more intelligent and, a higher level. Like these people who want equality really feel like they're better than other people, which it doesn't, that's not really equality to me.
No.
Like a guy like Louis who finds people's greatness and uses that. So everybody kind of has their own little thing that they can do well. And he puts that into play, I think is fucking what a real liberal would do. Like you do this good, you do that good. And like that type of people are like, it's such a cunty question because there's only one right answer to that person.
Yeah. Yeah. They already know what they want you to say.
Yeah.
Before
That's why I laughed. Sarah's sister. I thought she was going to go, this sucks. Just her personality, but she didn't. She was just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. They asked me to do this. It was very funny. She was very twatty back to that lady, which was funny. And if that was my girl, I would have fucking goon handed her right after the show. What the fuck are you doing asking fucking stupid questions?
I would have stood up and be like, I have a question. How do most of you feel that without a famous sibling, you wouldn't even be here in Portsmouth, New Hampshire today?
Well,
especially you, Gary Valentine.
Gary was funny though. That's funny, but Gary the whole time was cracking jokes. Gary was very funny, man. He was making me laugh. I mean, Gary. Gary Valentine, dude, was fucking cracking me up.
Who's the guy on the top left?
Top left, that's Justin McKinney. He's a fucking hilarious comedian from Boston. He just released his own special on YouTube, and he's like Bob Marley. He cleans up in New England. He plays theaters all through New England, and he's a big, he sells out. He fucking does. I mean, kills it.
Yeah, good for him. I gotta be honest with you, that's a good-looking crew.
And then the guy in the middle next to me, what's that guy's name, Mush?
Aaron Lee.
Aaron Lee, yeah, funny too. Very deadpan. He's a huge writer in the business. What does he write for? I forget.
This looks like the cast that the second runner-ups to Friends. These are the ones who didn't make it. Where are they now?
This does look like a reality show of fucking like famous friends or family.
Yeah,
that's what this show should be.
Siblings of funny people.
Yeah, friends and famous friends and family, and it's just us, and we have to live in a house until one of us kills somebody.
Until one of you can convince your more famous, successful sibling to come over and stay in the house with you.
Yeah, exactly. So either you do that or you commit suicide with a necktie in the bathroom.
Boy, fucking, I like that stash that Myers got going on.
A good-looking guy, yeah. Good-looking guy.
He's like the manlier version of his brother.
Everybody says, I judge people on how they treat Max. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everybody treated Max fucking awesome. Everybody was very nice. And Max, he was like anybody have any questions? Max was, I got one.
Wouldn't it be great if Max was like, how do you feel that there's only one woman up here?
Well, he was like, Dad, I would like to come on stage to ask this. So they were like, yeah, come on up. Gary,
he's got no shy at all in him.
Nothing, dude. He just got another dollar. He's already made, I think, $15.
Wow.
And this guy's walking in. He's outside with a mask on, and he just touched a homeless person. Good for you. Fucking good for you. Outside with a mask. We're in the middle of fucking New Hampshire, wherever the fuck we are. Outside with a mask. He should be taken away. His mask should be pulled and snapped into his face and then taken away. This guy here he walked up to a homeless guy. Here's his money. Anyways. Yeah, that was good. What's that guy's name? Aaron
Lee. He was a producer for Family Guy, Cleveland Show, Superstore.
Yeah. I mean, dude, this guy's I forget the story, but it was fucking hilarious. He was killing me, that guy. Very funny. Good panel. It was fun. And we drove back right after the panel. We got some food and drove back. So, nice. What else the fuck did we do?
So today, in addition to your anniversary, is what day? Is it Columbus Day to you?
Yeah, it's Columbus Day, dude.
Not here. In Florida, it's not Columbus Day.
Why?
It's Indigenous Peoples Day, and the kids all have school. And I was furious about that this morning. As an Italian, I feel like Columbus is getting slighted. Yeah. And people are like, yeah, but he came here, and he came over here with three boats filled with... What's that?
It's the teachers union run by progressive liberal women mostly. And they hate Columbus because he fucking murdered Indians.
But he came over. He was an Italian who took a job for Spain.
Yep.
Followed through him and three boats and a bunch of fucking scurvy filled people. And he came over here, went to the wrong place and was like, fuck it, we're just going to take this place. Ends up going in there, killing everybody that was there, taking over and creating the most powerful, best country in the whole world. Without him, where would we be? Making fucking tomahawks and wampum.
No, we'd be back in England sipping tea with fucked up teeth and fucking weird eyes, sunken eye sockets.
Sausage fingers.
Yeah. Or speaking French.
Here's the deal. Oh yeah, I was speaking French. Listen, here's the deal. He did what you did. He fucking put a knife to those Indians' necks and took their fucking shit. Yeah. So that's why you relate to him, because
I have three of the pussiest sounding boat names ever: the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, and we are here to whoop some Indian ass. And he went in there and took over the fucking place, and now we're like, ooh, he's bad. Before we were like, that motherfucker went in and took over a whole country with three boats and nobodies, and now all of a sudden he's a bad guy.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I mean, look. Yeah, I mean, look at you. Romans have been fucking taking over shit for a long time.
Yeah, we're kicking in doors and taking what we want.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Rome used to own all of Europe. Now you own a little tiny portion of fucking. You're a little
We
tiny
lease the
piece
rest
of
out.
Italy. Huh?
We lease the rest out. We lease the rest out.
Look at man. Look at. Let's see if he makes more money. No, dude, you guys are the shit.
Real
Yeah,
quick
you
before
can't-
we move on, we got $1 donated to us by bracket dollar pound sign here, and I don't know if he's being hilarious because of
It's
the
for the
homeless
homeless
guy.
guy. Yeah.
But
It's from Fat JC. You know it is.
Should I give it to him? Should I give him the dog?
I double dog to say this comes to you from Fat JC.
Oh, he ate the
Bob.
hamburger.
Bob,
What?
call him over, wave
No.
$1 out the window.
No.
When
No,
he
my
comes
family's-
over, take
no.
his bag.
No, my family's here. What do you?
Say,
you
my
think about-
friend and I are having an argument.
What do you think I'm a
have
listener?
more- Do you have more or less than $100 in your pocket? My friend says under, I say over.
No, I'm not doing fucking bits with homeless
Then-
people who have hepatitis. You're out of your
Then
mind.
eat his
My-
burger.
Dude, I'm not a fan of yours. I'm your friend.
You're not a fan
Okay.
of mine?
I'm
a
your
fan of
friend.
yours.
I'm your
also a
friend.
fan. I'm also a fan.
Yeah, but I'm not a fan where I'm gonna fucking eat your cheese, your foot cheese, and go fuck with a hepatitis guy. What are you, out of your mind?
Oh, you're right. It's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, you think it's not a good idea? I told you that story. My friend got into it with a homeless guy, was beating the shit out of him, and then broke his ankle on it while he was kicking him. And then he just, all he remembers is something crawling up his body, and then the guy was in his face, nose to nose, and went, "I got you now, motherfucker." Yeah, fuck that. Hey, what's happening? So, yes, birthday Saturday. Up there here. Come on in, guys.
Special Saturday.
Special, buddy. Huh?
We were very
Still
excited
pushing
here.
it. We got to still push it, baby. Killbox, not October 8th. It's out now. Replace that with out now. Hi, what's wrong? You okay?
Did you give
Max,
that homeless
say
guy
hi.
any money?
Hi, guys.
What's up, Max?
Look at Juliana's right there.
Is she?
You got doodles in the car?
Juliana.
Say hi to Max.
I don't see your face. You're looking at another screen.
Look that.
Yeah, go ahead. Right there. She's right there.
Hi. Hi.
Hi, pal.
Hi.
Hi.
Mike, there's Mike right there. Say,
Hi, Mike.
How are you, buddy?
Apple pie from waiting in a line for like 10 hours for a little apple pie at McDonald's.
McDonald's got good apple pies.
did you toot?
No.
Oh.
Mike,
Juliana did.
no, I didn't.
So-
I was
I
Mike
I
tooted
heard
so
it.
much that I came all the way over here.
He said you tooted. Huh.
I heard Juliana turned her chair and I heard.
No, it was my chair because I turned the
Melissa
chair.
said hi. Say hi to Melissa. What's
you
up?
have Joe Russell still too.
No way. All right, let's do Joe and wrap it up. I gotta hit the road.
Let's do it.
First of all, I want to say thank you.
Juliet.
Where's the lady? Where's the
You
ladybug?
wanna say-
I want to say thank you first of all to all my beautiful little ladybugs. Thank you
Oh,
for
where did
buying
you get that?
Max won it for me at the carnival. Thank
That's
you for
awesome.
getting. I want to thank all you guys. And he said this is for you, for your ladybugs. Anyways, I want to thank all the ladybugs for all the support and buying the special. Keep posting, keep spreading the word. You guys are gonna help me get this sucker over the top. I still owe Louis a lot of money, so please spread the word as much as you can. I know it might be a pain in the ass, but just whatever you see, repost it, retweet it, share it. I got a bunch of new clips coming out this week. Please put them out there. Tag other comics. Tell these tweet whatever you got to do. Push it, push it, push it. And I want to thank you
I
for
heard
it.
that.
Yes.
I heard the music is really
I
good.
think Mike's right about the apple pie. I just had a bite
Yeah.
and it's literally the best thing ever. Better than a normal bakery.
You're out of your
It's
mind.
so warm.
You're out of your
feel
mind.
He knows. He knows.
So
Oh, I'd love to sit on this right now.
no, don't.
Oh, I'm not going to sit on it.
Just turn the heat on.
Do you hear how serious he got? He goes, no, don't. Really serious. All right, Mike, you want to introduce this?
They gave us two.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do it every week, every Monday, right back from his honeymoon. The very married Joe Russell.
Hey guys.
Hey, you look married.
Look at this.
Wow.
$80.
Hey.
$80 Etsy.
That's good because
Hey,
I
it's
lost my
weird.
first one too.
Look
Yeah.
at this. Look at this. It doesn't even fit me anymore.
Ooh.
Nothing's gonna fit you.
Am I gonna get used to one hand being heavier than the other?
Yeah.
And your wallet being real light.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear they're remaking the movie Casino?
No.
It'll take place in modern times at an Indian casino. The movie's going to be about a bunch of old people on oxygen who all have tickets to Three Dog Night. That joke was in honor of Indigenous Peoples Day.
See, I told you. Everything's been tainted. Even Joe's bad jokes are worse.
So Columbus Day's gone?
It's gone.
I should have
Indigenous people.
stole a joke in honor. Last week,
Here, I'm gonna rate all these jokes, Joe.
All right.
I'll rate it and say something funny. I'll say something funny back.
What do you think
Let me
about that joke? Rate it. 1 out of 5.
Right now,
yeah,
if I could, I will
Hurry up.
break the roof of the car if you say that again.
oh, that's not good. But last week, I saw Bigfoot. She was dancing at the local gentleman's club. She was beautiful. Her stripper name was Buttersquatch.
Ugh.
Rate that one, Mac.
She said
Rate
she
that
loved
one,
me.
Max. Wait, go ahead. No, finish it.
Honestly, that's a dad joke.
She said she,
Joe,
yeah.
that is a dad
All right,
joke.
let him tell the rest.
She said she loved me, but I could tell it was all just a hoax. So I took a blurry picture and I was off. All right.
I mean, it's more.
My
of a
daughter just said 2.
I mean, when
Jokes
you-
for kids.
This is a
rate it
better
0 to
bit.
5.
This is a better bit. Joe tells the jokes and young kids rate them.
Rate it 0 to 5, Max. Rate it
6.
a
Oh.
6.
Wow.
You think it's good?
Do I?
Nah, that's okay.
Okay, thank you.
Kids love Bigfoot.
Imagine if apples didn't exist.
Oh.
I can't imagine them not existing. For instance, think about all the other fruit that doesn't exist. Jackberries, tug of fruit, neckamelon, shamanamawees. The list goes on, guys.
-1.
I told Olivia that one.
Joe, Max, what do you think?
1.
A 1. Max, give you a 1.
All right, last one.
I would give you the same
Yay.
thing that rhymes with 1. None. You got less funny this since you've been married.
I
I
bet
had
you, if
2
you
whole
grab
weeks too.
if you grab that homeless guy, he can come up with 3 that are better.
This next joke is for Doodles in the back there. This is a fun fact. I read that dogs can't see the color red. So don't ever take a dog out to a fancy restaurant and expect him to pick out the wine.
Okay.
He doesn't know the difference between a Pinot Noir and a Moscato. Also, he'll be licking his... Never mind.
Wow. Thank God.
Yeah, never mind, Joe.
Thank God they can't tell the color, and thank God they can't hear what you're saying.
But hey, if dogs can't see red, then good thing the president isn't a dog. How is he supposed to call in an airstrike if he can't see the color of the phone? And wait, so you're telling me this whole time Dalmatians have been like, wow, I can't believe I get to ride in this cool gray fire truck?
No, you brought it around. You brought it around on that one.
That was rough.
Well, I have a drug joke, but I'll wait till next week.
No, please don't. Do it now.
Please OD in between.
Just do it, please.
All right. Did you hear Snoop Dogg is coming out with his own brand of THC-infused funions? So you can get high and satisfy your munchies all at the same time. That's killing 2 birds with 1 stoned.
Should have waited.
Joe, seriously?
Don't do drugs, kids.
That's not a drug joke.
Don't write jokes, kids. If you were
All
at
right,
Uncle
well-
Vinny's, I would have hit you with a beer.
That's insane.
Well, we're going to try to get her on the show this week. So.
She made it on the E-Bombs world, so you know that's an important story now.
E-Bombs world. I haven't heard of that since 2002.
I still go on there for funny pictures.
Do one favor for me.
Oh boy.
Tell everyone the elephant joke.
I don't remember that one.
But just say.
You do remember that the elephant was Asian. Asian.
Mike, help.
Max.
The one that was in the shed that I said the one what I said. Remember what I said with the elephant joke.
Do you know where they bury elephants? You know where they bury elephants when they die?
Yes.
Where?
In a trunk.
Two.
I gotta go.
I give that a
Guys,
2.
I have to go. I'm gonna fight driving off the highway.
I have to go too. We're driving. We got to be out of here. We got to drive out of here. Have a safe trip.
Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Make sure you do that. Go there. You get an extra Calta and Kelly. You get all kinds of stuff. YKW. You get to see all this early, and you also get to be in the chat with all the other ladybugs right there. Hey guys, make sure you go to Patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Become one of us. And then you get to say mean things about Joe and Bobby and Calta in a very funny way. And also, make sure you go to louisck.com, robertkellykillbox.com, or Robert Kelly Live and get my new special. If you're watching this on YouTube, my new special directed by the great Louis C.K., produced by him. It is self-produced. I'm telling you, we need you to buy it. Go get it and support this special. Go get it right now. Spread the word about it. I'm very proud of it. Louis C.K. directed it. It looks amazing. It was a lot of fun. So make sure you go there and like,
great
subscribe.
Music. There's great music in it.
Go.
Great music. Mike Calta's in it. I mean, he opens the show. It goes from Mike to me. So make sure that you go there. Like, subscribe, like, and comment on the YouTube page. Get us up there. We need you guys to support us in all these ways. We appreciate it. We'll see you guys on Friday. And I can't read any of these. It's too small.
Scruffy is demanding an announcement.
We'll do it on Friday.
Oh, the announcement is coming Friday, Scruff.
Friday.
Scruffy, Friday, right, Mike?
Right, Friday,
man. Friday. So big announcement on Friday. Let me not back up into this homeless guy. And then I'm going to go to jail.
Have a safe trip back.
Yep. Make sure you check out Mike Calta at Mike V. Suarez. You got at Jokes Russell. Check him out. Check out the Cheese Show on YouTube. It is a beautiful little cheese interstitial show. And he is married now. He needs all the views he can get. Also, and that's it. That's all we got. I'm driving down the road. I'm shutting the lights out. You guys are the best in the world. I'm in some parking lot. We're all going to die. I don't know where we are right now. We're lost.
Hey, Joe.
Please be careful. Please.
Yeah, buddy.
The claps that I give you right now are the amount of likes that you get on your jokes.
Oh, thanks, Max.
Okay.
That's a lot.
I disagree with that.
And we could all do this in the car. Everyone in the car.
Yeah.
We should clap how many views he gets.
Max, I want you to learn to be more honest. Okay? We're going to have a talk about it. You don't need to worry about his feelings. Worry about how, the truth. Okay?
Yeah.
I love you guys. I'll see you later.
That is
See you guys.